Don't look at me.
It's alright.
I can't
10 minutes
perform.
where we stop him because that's when Matt does it.
That's when Matt arrives.
Cool.
Yeah, nothing too bad can happen. Here we go. Hello and welcome to the Super Happy Fun Time D&D stream. Woo! Woo! We've got an extra member with us today.
Woo!
Oh, it's me.
For one visit only, we have James. Who are you going to be playing, James?
I'm playing Ismark. You may have known. You may know him already. You will know him already, of course you will.
Excellent, excellent. But you may notice that one of our team, unfortunately, is not here at the moment. Jackal is at work, and then the train got delayed. Then the train went somewhere else, and now the train is on its way here. As always, we'll start with our notices. We've got some lovely comments on the old YouTube, so thank you. That makes me happy.
I've got an idea for a competition.
Do you? What is it?
If you can guess the stupid way that I bruised both here and here, then you may be able to win some dice because it's D&D adjacent.
So if anyone can guess how that beautiful bruise got there.
Wonderfully modelled.
Jeez. Okay, I want to know. Can I enter this competition?
Yeah, you can all enter the dice. I want to win my own dice.
I would like to win my own dice, please. Right, let's go for it.
Colour palette of beans right now.
So I'll set the scene.
That was really sour.
Since James is his first time with us, if you could just everyone give a description of what you look like. But I'll remind everyone where we are because I think we missed last week, didn't we?
Yes. Yeah.
We did indeed.
Sadly, the bank holiday took a turn.
Yeah, very true.
Oh yeah, you were poorly.
I had a migraine.
You are in the far east of Barovia.
Where's the map? Okay.
It is around 9 or 10 at night. The sun has set a couple of hours ago. The temperature has dropped dramatically. Those of you who are not prepared for the cold, which is most of you, and haven't brought provisions for it, would be feeling it straight away. You managed to get entrance to the town of Kresk. But as soon as you got inside, you saw it was more of a village. Although it covered a large area, the density of population is a lot lower than it should be. There's a lot fewer houses, but there's a lot of trees, bushes, chicken coops, even very small pig pens inside the walls. The walls are considerably stronger than what you've seen in Valaki. So large stone would be a real challenge to climb over, impossible to breach. The mayor, the Burgermeister, if anyone can tell me his name?
Dmitry Krezkov.
Slightly darker skinned, shorter, stocky man came to meet you at the gate. There were 4 guards on the gate, and he came to meet you as the doors were opened and you were allowed entrance. The agreement that you were allowed entrance in was a simple one. You can stay for 1 night and 1 night only. You will cause no trouble, and then tomorrow at first light you shall leave, go to the Wizards of Wine, and work out why they have not been delivering the lifeblood of the Barovian citizens, the delightful wine. If anyone can tell me the name of any of the wines they produce, I will give you a jelly bean.
We already have jelly beans.
Wizard wine number 4.
Yeah, but what were they called?
Wizard wine red, wizard wine white.
What's a grand number 4?
How they were stamped and stuff.
There was indeed.
I can't remember what it was.
No more jelly beans for any of you then. You're all out of jelly beans.
No.
Aha, I still have 4. 4.
You may earn the jelly beans back. I feel really cruel now.
Oh, you're back on.
You were taken through the streets of Kresk. 1 guard at the front, 1 guard at the back. As you were travelling though, you had not seen any other guards, but compared to... Oh, maybe that's Matt, that'd be nice. Compared to Valaki, and especially the village of Barovia, people seem to be out and about even after the sun has set here. You've not really seen that anywhere else. Not like lots of people, but it doesn't look as threatened, perhaps, as the other places you have been. Starting with Red, would you like to give us just a very quick...
Well, I mean, currently it's a very large light grey wolf.
That's easy.
Currently, but usually a ghost-wise halfling, so quite small, probably standing about 2.5 foot. Very little, very lithe, messy, dark hair, and wearing a red cloak.
Hessia is a tiefling, about 5 foot, coppery red skin, small horns, long tail with a point on the end, classic devil horn, just in sort of scruffy black shirt and trousers and scarf, messy black hair, a bit of a scruff ball.
Is she on fire?
Not at the moment, actually. For once, she's not on fire. It's a precise moment in time.
Constance, yes please.
Constance is a 6'2" half-orc paladin in shining, but also blood-splattered silver mail with a tabard. I've not really specified what colour, but I've been imagining sort of a light blue tabard with like a silver motif of the weighing scales of Tyr on top of a warhammer. No, you don't think so?
No, I just think that's very...
I'll do Ismark if that's alright, Jane.
And she's also got a wimple.
Didn't we leave our mail outside the town?
Oh yes, no, you've got no armour.
Oh yeah, no one's
We
got
did, yeah. So, yeah, pyjamas, I guess.
Except, I mean, I've technically got my armour, it's just melded into wolf.
Well, I'd completely forgotten about that.
I still have my shield.
Do we have the jelly beans back for that?
You can have the jelly beans back for that. So, the other rule of why you could come into the town was you left all your weapons and equipment outside the town.
I am a weapon.
Oh.
It wasn't me. I am, but...
Gabriel?
I am Gabriel, I'm human. I am about 5'8" at the moment. Basically, picture like what Solomon Kane wears, and that is currently what I'm wearing.
If you were cast in a movie, if your character was cast in a movie, who would play them?
James Purefoy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, classic. Terry Crews, obviously.
Obviously.
But I would have to get more of a beard, I think.
I have no
Maisie Williams.
Oh, yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Hessia would be a tricky one.
Yeah, I'm struggling.
Just, if you had it.
I think I'm like Helen the Bonham Carter or something like that.
Oh, like a young Helen the Bonham Carter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
No, Ismark is a big... No, Ismark, sorry.
Should we-
Shakul is a big
I
dragon.
was going to say, I am pristine.
Oh, you're doing Jackal.
I am the most attractive dragonborn you've ever seen in your life. Perfectly symmetrical face.
I'm solidly into middle distance.
And pouts.
It's the auto pout. Like, he hasn't got resting.
I would love to see Matt actually pout
face.
though. Like I'd love to see Matt pout.
Whenever I stand on a hill, a wind machine just starts.
Very long, luscious eyelashes as well.
I love him. Also coming in with you, Irina. She stands about 5'5", 5'6", auburn hair, looking like she's been dragged through a hedge backwards though. You can see that she's got a few bumps and bruises on her, a couple of little cuts and marks. Girl next door, classically beautiful, not really making much effort. Keeps herself to herself at the moment. And Ismark, his hair flowing back and tied loosely behind, shades and streaks of grey going through it now. He looks tired, he looks worn out.
Such news. Where
Constance was probably upset to leave her armour outside, Ismark most definitely was not, to be outside of the armour. You can see cuts and bruises on him from where it's been digging into him. And he walks with a slight hunch to him at the moment. He looks tired.
Poor wee lamb.
Poor wee man.
The Burgermeister walks next to the guard at the front. As you made your way through the town, You remember your eyes being drawn to a pool lying in the north west corner of each shred of wheat. Very briefly, and you felt a peace, a calmness wash over you as you did. As you walk round to the Burgermeister's home, you can't help but look up and see this large, sort of on a cliff, path winding its way up to the Abbey. Everyone give me a perception, please.
Okay.
So that's a straight D20.
17.
13.
9.
Oh, God.
14. I mean, it's not as good as 17,
12.
but I'm just amazing.
I won!
12.
You've got low light vision as well, haven't you?
Yes.
I think. So you can see from here the sort of walls to get into the Abbey has got the hill, and then there's another wall around that, and then the Indian Abbey within there. And you can see around the wall various, even in this low light, just silhouettes of people stood very still on top of the wall looking out. You can't help but feel that some of them are looking directly at you.
Yes, they are. No shit.
Catherine is nearby, so don't.
Is it told that Catherine's nearby?
Yeah. It's just,
and
that he could put me a
sure?
message. Do you want to meet up? Seeing as we're so close by.
Hey, you want to
Creepy
hang
face,
out?
but creepy.
The Burgermeister takes, you can see his small cottage. He gives a nod to the two guards. How did he speak? Dodgy Russian, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes,
Grumpy.
comrades. Grumpy Russian. Right. One night. You stay here for one night. No trouble from any of you.
Fair.
He probably stands 5'5", 5'6". He is stocky. He looks to the two guards with you.
Watch them. If they leave or any trouble, let me know.
One of the guards looks over and
I know. If there's any news, I will come and find you and let you know.
then our guard gives a nod. As you see where the road kind of splits, he's got his Burgermeister's cottage, and you can see smoke just coming out of the small chimney in it. And then opposite the cottage, on the other side of this small road, is that map?
Yeah.
Perfect timing.
Camera, I'll go grab him.
Didn't tell
Cool.
me.
What have I killed? Oh.
Not a camera, it's fine.
Maybe the sound.
You can see this large barn, and the doors swing open. One of the guards opens it, and you're all kind of shepherded in. Oh no! Oh shit, that could be disaster.
What?
It was a camera.
Oh no.
That could be real disaster.
That was capture card, wasn't it?
What was it?
Uh-oh.
It was capture card.
Try and balance it on the end. I'll see if I can fix it.
Saved by this.
Damn it, Johnny. That's precariously balanced watermelon.
It's all good.
Giving me
It's going to be
anxiety.
fine. It's going to be fine. Everything's fine.
I'm going to have to...
Pockets. Got a hook like there.
How was your journey, Matt?
It was very easy. It was
Mother's Day, the 17th, which is a Monday.
Okay.
Kids are on a school trip,
Cool.
so we go for lunch and then stay for the evening.
Okay. Whatever it is, I'll be able to break fast.
Pardon?
What I missed.
Everyone's dead.
We all tried to go into the Abbey and got stabbed up.
Cool.
I'll wait for Matt because he'll probably want to make a roll in a minute.
Held
We got Ryshik is on. Everyone say a quick hello to Ryshik. I was watching his stream last night, but like it gets to like 12:30 when I watch it, and I'm just like, But they're doing Storm Kings, I think. It's like the giant killing adventure. It's really cool.
Ooh.
He says, hey.
Really watch it.
So, this is what you missed, Matt. I'll bring you up to speed very quickly. Everyone dumped their weapons and armour outside, if you remember.
Says anything.
You made your way inside.
You can bring up chat.
Storm King's Thunder. Pardon?
Got a nice calling from the Abbey.
Not from the Abbey, there was a small pool
Yes,
to the sort of northwest.
They're not allowed to go to the Abbey.
Jack Ryan.
So we're allowed to go to the pool.
Two's happening.
Can I sleep in the pool?
We're not going anywhere.
I mean, you could.
I can.
We're staying in this
Yeah,
room.
guinea
We are not going to annoy another town.
Yes, no more annoying towns.
I want
please.
to
hate
sleep
towns
in the
already.
pool. I just want to go to sleep. That's all I want to do.
We should find somewhere safe.
The Abbey.
And that's about it.
We
Right.
described your call for you. We did
Yeah.
it very good.
Exactly how you
Very
do it.
symmetrical face.
Yeah.
That was
Super attractive.
the one. Yeah.
Sexy dragon.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Sexy dragon.
Right, Shed, could you let us know if our mics are in sync? Because I had to restart.
Where are the pencils?
Where are the pencils?
Where are the pencils?
I have a pencil.
Where
My
are the
bad.
pencils?
Usually in my hair. I forget. I put one in there and go, I can't find my
I just
pencil. And I
stand
get another one.
in my head now.
Oh, there it is.
Burgermeister has given you a barn. It's very close to his cottage. And that's pretty... cheers, buddy. It's pretty close to his place. Right, should we get it moving? Sorry. Irina nods, bows low, and thanks him. Thank you. I know you've taken a risk for letting us in here. And I promise me and my companions will be no harm and no trouble.
Will we? No harm.
We won't.
The Burgermeister.
Make sure of it. Tomorrow you leave.
And we'll go to the Wizard Wine.
Yes.
Done deal.
As he turns to leave, you can see the guard he spoke to earlier goes to say something. And the Burgermeister looks, gives him a little look. I've forgotten his name.
Dimitri.
Dimitri.
Burgermeister.
Just a quick one before you go, Mr. Burgermeister. Dimitri.
Yes.
Any chance we could get some fresh water to give ourselves a bit of a wash? As you can see, my companions are quite covered in blood. And I point at the strapping half-orc.
How are you looking?
I'm looking neat and tidy, mate.
Oh yeah, you cleaned yourself up.
We have to do and we can just tidy ourselves up.
And I've got disguise self. Oomph.
What are you this time?
I'm just a normal person.
Yeah, but what defines a normal person?
5'8", slight. Think James Porfoy, but with more beard. Kind of look.
Cool.
We'll go to the well.
Oh.
Thank you.
And as soon as you're finished, the guard goes to sort of say something else, and he looks to him.
Ivan. Not now. There's no one else. Just tonight.
And he nods and then turns back. The guard turns to you and then beckons you inside. So the guards here are in kind of like heavy studded leather with furs, little hats on, nice and warm, not super feasible armour. It's not the strongest. You've seen they're using crossbows, which look quite old, and a lot of them again have got these long spears. Seems to be, from what the enemies, those who are hunters, would seem that they're fighting a lot of wolves, a lot of big things that you don't want to let anywhere near you. So it kind of makes sense.
So they let a wolf into the town.
He beckons you into the barn.
I go straight in.
You'd notice immediately the scent and smell of animals that have been kept in here for sure. Probably not horses. Maybe like, give me a perception and I'll see what you can sniff on the air.
They just really want you to have a horse back.
5.
6.
Livestock. It's that general kind of livestocky. Yeah. There's a single lantern in here. The wind kind of comes through it a little bit, but this is a relatively well-made barn. You've seen people in Valaki living in much worse conditions than this is where they're keeping some of their animals. And there's no animals in here at the moment. There's some hay down, a couple of places to sit. It's better than sleeping outside.
I use thaumaturgy and increase the brightness of that lamp.
Yeah, as you invoke the spell. What is the? Is there a?
I don't know, thaumaturgy. What is it? What is it needed?
Cantrip.
I know it's a cantrip. It's just that I had to write mine out because
You manifest a minor wonder, assign supernatural power within range. You can affect your voice. You can cause flames to flicker, brighten, dim, or change colour.
What is it? A voice or is it?
Yeah, just voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, just voice.
So I just speak in abyssal. Basically, I say light.
As you do, and the light brightens in here, both guards kind of step away from you a little bit and then give each other nervous glances.
And then I go sit on a hellbell.
Yeah.
Yeah, Red's gonna trot in and go sit next to the...
Can people remember how exhausted they were?
Very. I'm good.
I'm alright. I failed one, then
you marched for,
two.
I think in total you marched for like 11 hours.
Yeah.
I'm going to be tired, but I'm not
Tired,
exhausted.
but not exhausted, no.
Level 1 exhaustion.
You are indeed at the moment, yeah.
I am...
So if you sleep all the way through the night and drink and eat, you'll be okay.
Imagine.
Yeah.
You'll be alright.
I might have one thing of it, maybe. I've got it written down, but that may have been from a previous thing.
Okay, we'll say you do.
Okay, cool.
We'll join the club.
As you sit for the first time in safety for a second since seeing Strahd take the priest, the realisation of what is happening in Valaki, some of you might be sinking in now. The last thing you saw was Strahd riding up on this nightmare horse, circling into the air, and this priest trying to jump off his horse but being caught by him.
At least Strahd isn't there still.
No, he rode off back to Castle Ravenloft, you saw, through the sky. Irina, thank you for the help you've given me so far. Me and my brother. She comes over to you and puts her hand down and kind of grabs yours.
Come on. Just grab it. I'll sit a bit closer to her and try and rest.
The way I see it, we have to do this thing for them so then you can stay here.
I don't want to bring him here. Did you not hear what the Burgermeister said there, that Strahd hadn't been sighted there for generations, and then as soon as I go, he goes? You think it's a coincidence? No, he's fighting, he's hunting me. She looks over to you for reassurance, Ismark.
We'll have to do what they say, move on, and look, everything is... We've got these guys now.
Is there going to be anywhere that's safe?
Of course there is. Kind of, Ismark looks, kind of eyes there and says, I've got these guys. There is.
Oh, you're being a lot more positive than you usually are.
We will have to find somewhere else.
Are you? Does Ismark believe this?
Absolutely not.
Fine. Give me a roll. Give me a d20 and see if he pulls it off.
11.
No. There's no conviction in what he's saying at all, and you can see she sees straight through it.
Jackal, maybe you'll have a word about our situation.
Yes, this was not. It was definitely not your fault, Irina. It was the. If Strahd had known you were there and gone after you, there's not much that could have stopped him. He did not go after you.
It was the priest.
You went after the priest. You were not his target. he is just taking the opportunity.
Does Jakul believe that?
He believes that, yeah.
Is that honestly what he thinks?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's become more scared of Strahd, so I think he would have thought that if Strahd had known she was there, he would have gone after her directly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you're right. Okay.
He didn't mess with us either. He likes messing with us.
But surely it would just be a matter of time until he realises I'm here.
Are you just going to run forever? Where is there to go after this?
I thought this was where we were meant to be bringing you in the first place.
Yeah, to the Abbey.
Yeah.
We know already now that he cannot enter the most sacred holy ground if it is strong enough. The only reason he managed to get into the Valky was because the holy bones were taken. This place, this abbey, might be safe for you. The safest place in this horrible country.
The guards who are guarding us, are they like in the room with us or like outside?
Yeah, they're just kind of stood and semi-listening, they're just loitering nearish the door, but you're pretty sure that they'll be able to hear.
Keep it down when Strahd comes up as much as I can.
Okay.
Not kind of allude to him and that rather than saying his name. Sorry.
Look, the way I see it is that we spend a night here, we do the task, we gain favour, and then we see if we can get
into the Abbey.
Yourself into the Abbey. Because that was the plan all along. If Valky was not safe, and it was not, then we'd get you here.
Good.
We'd get you in the Abbey.
Are they fetching us water?
They should be.
Yeah.
No, they haven't been. They've not disappeared for any.
I think the Burgermeister himself said he would fetch it from the well.
Right. And what if we can't find out what's caused the Wizards of Wine to stop producing?
Well, we've managed everything so far, haven't we?
The optimism.
Have we? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember.
Yes, we have.
Really
All the things.
successful things we've done so far.
Think back to all of the successful things we've done so far.
We've not failed at all. No
We
one's
are
died.
all still here. Sort of.
Yeah.
Just
Kind of.
we're all still here.
Still red
Everyone.
lifts her head and her hackles go up.
We're all still moving in some way or another.
All of us are still here.
Constance walks towards the door. I assume that's where the guards are.
Yeah.
How are they looking?
They're talking amongst themselves. Are you trying to listen into what they're saying as you arrive? Or
Just walking towards the door. And listen, yeah.
Give me a perception, see what you can hear.
2, so nothing much.
Not much. So,
Sick perception.
as you start walking towards them, a couple of twigs are broken.
Red's as a wolf, she's got advantage on hearing.
Oh, yeah.
So, 8, 9, 10, 11, or 11.
As you sort of turn your ears towards them and listen in for a second, you hear one of the guards saying to the other, "Ivan, it will be fine. Trust me." And then you hear this, and a couple of twigs are broken, a couple of sticks are broken. And Constance, as they both stop and turn around.
Sorry.
Yes.
I just wanted to get some air. I won't. I just will just. Can I just stand over there?
Of course.
Just over there.
Yeah. It's a cool night. Inside, there's a slight breeze coming down. The smell of kind of wood fires filling you. But also the smell of kind of like cooking meats as well. As you stand outside and just take a deep breath in for a second. You've definitely been in worse places than this, for sure.
Can we see the Abbey from here?
Yep.
Can we see the pool from here?
The pool? Yeah, so the pool doesn't lie up the hill. So from what you've seen, to get to the Abbey, you kind of go the path. So if this is the town, The abbey's kind of here. The path goes up to it, and the pool is like here.
Oh, okay. It's on the most.
It's on your level.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a lot. You had a better. So you kind of, as you made your way round, you kind of came south on a road at a T junction. If you went north on that road, you'd get to it.
Just going to observe for a moment while everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hour's getting late, isn't it?
Yeah.
I suggest we try and rest as much as you can.
Do you? Do you suggest that?
You go to sleep first. I will stay awake.
It's quite alright. I believe that I can solve your situation. Hopefully.
What?
Oh, really?
I did try and tell you before that I could do it, but you kind of skidded away for some reason.
Yeah. Werewolves.
Yes, well, we said when we were in a safe place, I would try and remove your curse.
But is this place really safe?
Divine's willing.
Is this place really safe?
If you pick up the water while everything falls over.
I will try and cast Remove Curse on you then.
What do you need for remove curse?
Remove Curse? It does, it's just vocal and symbols, and that's it. No materials needed.
Nice.
At your touch, all curses affecting one creature or object end. If the object is cursed, is a cursed magic item, the curse remains, but the spell breaks its owner's attunement to the object, so it can be removed or discarded.
Have you told Hessia you were going to remove the curse?
Yeah, I say. Oh yeah, I think I've mentioned it before. I said that.
Yeah, you did on the
Divine Revelation. But
Right.
she ran away from me when I tried.
Hessia, you hear in the back of your head, somewhere deep within you. No. Don't let him. Come closer to me. My strength is yours. Your strength is mine.
Will you protect me if I sleep?
Yeah.
That seems trustworthy. You know what? This place seems so much nicer than anywhere else we've been.
But is it really?
What are you talking about?
Maybe I'll be alright.
But is it
Those
really?
hags have been
It
hounding
doesn't appear
us
to be.
constantly. I don't know
I
if we
think
can
we
take
need to
another encounter with them.
Stay here a night, go to
randomly,
Wizard
and we
Wine,
don't
and
want to
then
disrupt.
put your sister
if they do
safely in
show
the
up,
abbey.
how are we going to explain it to these nice guys?
I'm gonna be alright. I've got a feeling. I'm gonna be fine tonight.
Yeah, I don't really trust your feelings. You seem to be getting in a lot more trouble than it's worth.
And for what it's worth, I'm going to sleep over there.
Cool. Off you go then, Miss Mark.
Irina.
Yes. Good.
Like, how well is Hessia lying?
Yes, Hessia, how well are you lying?
you lying?
Probably not
Because
that
there's
well.
that thing that
You wanna
like,
roll your,
everyone always says that
deception
animals can
versus my
tell
instinct?
bad people. And
What would I
be fair,
roll for?
You roll
Deception?
deception.
Do I roll insight?
You've got insight. So you can do insight as well if you want.
Yeah.
People who are watching.
Oh,
I'm watching quite carefully.
17.
11.
14.
12.
Wow.
And you're outside.
Someone actually
She does
believes me.
seem self-assured that she'll be fine tonight.
Yeah. That is odd. Why is it you feel... Are you so confident? Did something happen?
Can you not feel it? This place just feels...
Well,
Red growls deeply at this place.
it is a bit safer, I suppose, but no more than the last place. I do not sense that the ground is holy in any way.
It's definitely not consecrated ground, you know. You did feel something holy here,
Yeah.
coming from that pool, but not where you are now.
We sent the Dimitri, Burgermeister, to get some water. If anything happens, throw it on me. We know that works.
Holy water on you once again.
Yeah.
And then remove the curse if it isn't affected.
It seems we're all tired. I don't want you to waste your magic, your energy, when I
Does that
have a
mean-
feeling that I'm just going to be fine.
One of us will have to keep watch through the night.
I wake you up, don't I?
Eric.
Okay.
Okay.
Whilst this conversation is going on, as Mark is going to come beckon Irina over to the corner of the room in the direction of the pool. And he's going to make sure he lies kind of down on the side of the floor closest to the door.
Nice. Yeah. She kind of drops her cloak and some other bits and makes a little makeshift bed. It is chilly. It is. Ooh, I can see my breath chilly.
So Kresk kind of shuffles closer and huddles for warmth.
She kind of, she'd put an arm around his Mark and just, thank you, and closes her eyes. Outside, people are going to bed. Going to bed.
Right.
Yeah.
Going to bed. Going to bed.
Ismark is feigning sleep, but is going to be the last one to sleep.
Okay.
I was going to try.
Red's gonna change back to halfling.
Yep.
The guards still inside.
They're kind of just outside the door. You can see them pulling in heavy woolen cloaks tight around them.
Eric's keeping watch.
Yeah.
He is cold.
I'll prop my mirror up in such a way that it kind of shows the room and pointing at Hestia, so that Eric can have a good view in the mirror of her, if need be, in case the hags come back. You should be able to see them.
I will give Eric some of the berries that are in the small pouch.
Oh, berries.
Not the good berries. I'm keeping the good berries.
Oh, just normal berries.
The normal berries.
Oh yeah, he's happy. He pecks away at
He
them.
doesn't deserve good berries.
Mate, the amount of eyeballs he's eaten in the past 24 hours.
Constance.
Some fat boy.
Sit outside against the door, not against the door, but against the door frame
Yeah.
next to the open door or slightly ajar door. Pull out a water skin and sort of sip it and relax as much as possible with a blanket around him. As you remember, it had a severed head in it quite recently, so it's
still got a head in it, hasn't it?
slightly stained.
No, she gave it to the...
He gave the head away.
Yeah, that head.
Does this barn have sort of like rafters?
Yeah, that kind of
Red's gonna scramble up and sleep up high. Also really good to like jump down and things.
The guards, how young are they? How old are they?
Oh, one's a bit older, maybe in his 40s. The other one is probably late 20s, and that's the one called Ivan. You can see he looks worried. It's very easy to notice that.
Wave the water skin in his direction and offer it to him.
He kind of whine.
Water, I'm afraid.
Gives you a nod and...
Are you alright?
Oh, yes, I'm fine.
It's very easy to tell that he is not fine.
You just seem a bit worried, my friend.
It is, Give me a charisma? Are you just trying to be nice to him?
Yeah.
Yeah. See how she comes across. Give me a roll.
Oh, that's not very good. 7, it's not a 1. 12.
Ooh, wow.
Quite charismatic.
You are indeed. He sighs. "'Tis my wife.
Is she well?
Hopefully, yes. But it is a trying time.
Soon she will.
Hopefully give me a strong son.
Well, congratulations.
We'll see.
Does she live here too?
Yes, we all stay in here.
Yeah, not much going outside and hunting.
No,
Okay.
we do not need to. It is much safer here.
Must be quite a small population.
It is not too many, no.
You must know everyone.
Yes, pretty much. Why?
Just it's really quite pleasant here. Much better than everywhere else we've been.
You think you will be able to get the wine?
I hope so. I'm confident. My friends like their wine, so there's incentive.
Good. I hope so too.
So quiet, calm.
As you say that, you hear a dong. As again, both of them. Give me a perception.
Always good.
18.
We are doing good tonight.
Yeah, straight. 18.
After the dong goes, there's a silence as both guards hold their breath.
But waiting for a second one.
And then you hear a and they both kind of look at each other and sort of step back towards the door slightly. Waiting to see if there's any more.
You should go to sleep. Tomorrow I am sure you will have a busy day. Nothing for you to worry about.
We're already worried.
Okay. Fine. Yes. Well, I'll just go inside. Do you need any help with whatever that was? I just sort of flex like.
The two guards kind of eyeball each other for a second.
No, it is fine.
I think I would sleep easier if I knew at least what that was. I'm sure you can deal with it yourselves.
There's no harm. We'll be fine.
Was the gong from the... Was the bell from
up on the hill, yeah.
So the abbey?
Yep.
Was the noise also from that direction?
It was indeed. Echoing, well not echoing, but coming down from deep within the abbey, you would think.
Fun.
Safety.
Previously, when the bell has rung, am I imagining it had like an effect of sort of calming?
For you guys, you felt very calm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I feel calm?
Yeah, Wally would have. Hearing a church bell, it's always nice. What could go wrong?
Pleasant thing. Fine. Yeah.
As you kind of...
I cast Divine Sense.
Bingo!
You invoke it. You detect no evil in the vicinity. You just cast it. Mutter a little prayer. Have a look round for a second. Nothing.
Has it still radiated evil?
Pardon?
I still set off the evil in me, so I don't
Yeah.
know.
It's just something to ignore now.
Those
a fly in the
inside,
room.
Hesio, you would have been straight out. Those who are tired, you probably would have been straight. You would have fallen asleep. You would be happy snoring away. Jekyll,
Sleep now.
Gabriel.
Sound asleep.
Yeah.
I read my book and I just fell asleep.
After a little bit of awkward silence, a lady walks over. Well dressed, dark clothes, high fur collar, fur hat. Similar age to Dimitri. And as she comes over, both guards snap up to attention very quickly. As she comes over, chin up, has the regal stance, but not the piercing, judgmental eyes that Lady Watcher, plus the Burgermeisters, the lady there, I can't remember her name.
Valikovic.
Yeah.
Valikovic.
Forget.
Vargas, oh no, that's
Vargas Filikovich and it's in the book somewhere.
Right. She looks to Ivan, and a smile comes across her face. Ivan, I have been sent to fetch the medicine woman. My husband assures me it is time for your wife. Come with me now. He looks flustered for a second. Yes. Good. And looks to the other guard who, go, it will be fine. The other guard looks to you.
I stand up and
It will be fine.
reach out to shake his hand.
He starts making his way hurriedly, running down the street.
oh.
Cute. It's not going to go horribly wrong at all, I'm sure.
No, I'm fine. It's going to all be fine.
It's really nice child sacrifice or anything.
Lovely innocent scene, guys.
The lady gives you a nod and walks with him slightly, but then down a side road. The guard stands in silence for a while.
Is it his first child?
Yes. There has been some hardships of late here. And I understand all of Barovia is the same.
Not so many being born as in previous years?
And some taken before their times. We will pull through.
Offer him the water skin.
Yeah, he'll take a swig. 5 minutes passes, 10 minutes. He doesn't talk much.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything particular you want to talk to him about?
I'd like to ask a little bit about the history of the place, but not in a give me a tour sort of way, just in a conversational sort of, this place is nice. Have you always lived here? Oh, this place is nice. That's a nice wall.
How long is that wall?
Just like pointing at things.
Love more than me.
He,
I've lived here all my life, as did my father and my father's father. The Burgermeister, Kresk family have done us proud. But now, it's dark times.
Are they named after the town, or is the town named after them?
The town is named after them.
They founded it.
Many, many generations ago. But all eras must end, I guess.
as he kind of says that and lets out a long sigh. The well-dressed lady comes running over, but this time more frantically. Her left dress is pulled up as the guard immediate looking for dangers. Do you have some amongst you who can heal?
We have a cleric.
We have complications. The other guard
Right.
jumps to...
Go inside and wake up Jakul and possibly...
Nature, hi.
Okay. Yes, okay, Red, sure. Trip over Jakul and accidentally wake up Red.
Are you waking up specific people or everybody?
Specifically these two.
Yep.
If anybody else happens to wake up as well.
Others, give me a d20 and see if you wake up if you want to.
20.
Yep. Ismar's like, ooh, danger.
Critical wake up. Oh, 19.
That's my 20 out of
I don't know.
Critical wake up.
Critical wake up.
Surely a critical
would be
carry on
sleep,
sleeping.
wouldn't
It can be whatever you want, I guess.
Can it be carrying on sleeping? Because I got
Critical
19
sleep.
and I really want to stay asleep.
She's like dead.
I got
tired.
19.
Oh yeah, you wake up as well. Yeah.
No!
You can go back to bed if you want.
I just roll over and go back, yeah.
So if you crit fail, will
looking
you stay
around for
asleep?
dangers, trying to stay.
And get a good night's
Yeah,
sleep.
because you have to wake up. So if you've been attacked.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Red's like
Check for
dangling off his
Irina is
raptor.
there,
She is.
and that she's okay, and kind of look around. Just
So, Constance, what are you saying?
Anyone got any experience of dealing with a woman in labour who's...
Red shows you a blurry image of wolf cubs.
Yeah, like that.
This is the point where I would turn over and go back to sleep.
And scrambles down from the rafter.
Ismark is kind of looking at you and just waiting for you to tell him about all the danger that's coming.
No, not even going to look
kind
at
of
him.
reassurance.
Literally not even going to look at him. Just glance over him.
All you're going to get from me
Is it hat over face?
is a hat comes up, don't break anything, hat comes down, always back asleep.
I think Ismark is kind of just now overtaken by the tiredness of the day. Slowly.
I don't have experience, but
You're ignoring him
I
there
can help.
for
I
nothing.
Yeah, alright.
Nothing's going on.
No,
so he doesn't need to
nothing's
know.
I'll head back outside and
Yeah,
sort
so you
of
take in bang, bang,
Splits, I
bang.
think.
She, again,
Plodding over.
she's a more mature woman. Quickly nods and then is making her way round for you to follow.
Swim on it.
Yeah, following.
Bloody hell, I've got 90 people watching
What?
for some reason.
90?
That's kind of
90. No, I don't
Normally
know
have
why.
like 9.
Yeah, normally have like
Well,
10.
thank you.
Thank you, but 90.
Sitting here watching.
Bean time.
Bean break.
Bean break.
As
Oh,
you
that's a white one. No. Look.
Oh, don't throw it back in.
You make your way round the streets, heading up towards the north. As you do, you can again see that pool, and you feel a peace just wash over you, just looking at it from even this distance away, like 100 foot away.
Yeah.
Would I be feeling that too, or?
Give me a d20, maybe. Those are tuned to it.
2.
No.
Is the guard with us?
It's human structures.
Someone says, "Why the fuck is James here?" James, why are you here?
This fat bean.
I'm here because I want to be in. What the fuck is asking, I think, is the correct answer.
Love Ed. It says love Ed.
What's it to you?
Oh, love Ed.
Oh,
Yeah.
Edu! Oh, it's Ed. Hi, Ed. Hello, darling.
Edu.
Hello, darling.
I love you, Ed. Has the guard followed them?
No.
No.
You make your way round to another log cabin. Steam coming out of it, and you can hear the cries of a woman in pain coming from inside. You can see Ivan stood outside, like at the door, kind of like half listening in and walking back, and then half listening in. Clearly been kicked outside as you arrive. As he looks to you,
I put my hand on his shoulder, just in a, nice, like,
They're there.
yeah, bad at words. Bad at words.
We're here to help.
Pat.
Red just walks straight past.
helping. You walk straight past.
Through the door.
Door
towards
is
the noise.
swung open.
Pat, pat,
You
pat,
can
pat, pat.
the smell of herbs and remedies hits your nose.
Any good kind of herbs or remedies?
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, they're doing the good stuff.
Water is being boiled to
It's 4:20 in the morning.
the cries of pain coming from this woman. The scent of blood is in the air as soon as you open the door. Herbs masking it. You can see water bubbling and boiling away. Various cloths and linens are being put in it. She's on a table, but yeah. The medicine woman is there. She's old, you would guess 60s to 70s, and is doing what she can and mixing up things to try and help.
Red's gonna go over and basically be like, I'm here.
older medicine woman. Her eyes look round, her hair greying and tied back off her face, her skin wrinkled and old, her hands moving quickly and expertly, various things boiling, crushing plants and popping out various other things within the herbs. She looks to you. It is a complicated buff. Whatever aid you can offer, I accept freely.
Looking at
You can
the
see
lady.
blood up both her arms almost to the elbow.
Looking at the woman giving birth, like what?
It is not turned. She's in great
I've got little
pain.
hands.
Oh, grim.
That's what you're supposed to do. Red knows what to do. She's got little hands, so she can turn. Is it like sideways?
Yep.
Yeah, cool. Right, she's gonna. Is there water?
Yep.
She wouldn't usually wash her hands, but she knows that you guys all do that, so.
How does heal work in this type of situation? Like,
I don't know, in case she starts
The
bleeding
heal
out.
skill or healing?
healing, like,
in fact,
So you
Red's
can
gonna
give her
grab-
back health,
Red's
but if
gonna
she
grab
dies through
Jakul by the
exhaustion, you
wrist.
can't, unless you've got a way to heal that.
Yeah, Red's gonna grab Jakul by the wrist and make him put his hands on her stomach to like
Oh, sweet. I'm level 4.
push down,
Okay.
and also to be ready
4 more
to
points. 5 more
heal.
points.
I'll follow the pressure as you
Yeah.
do.
So Red's
If I see
gonna.
any excessive blood
Give me,
loss,
what knowledge skills have you got which would help?
I've got nature. I've got survival. I've got medicine.
I reckon, any of those
I'll
three.
go with it. Survival is a 6, so I might go with.
Can I help support
That
her?
would
with
be
my medicine?
a 16, 22.
21.
The two of
We're
you.
so good.
Are you using any magics to assist or just?
Yeah, I will. If I see her blood loss increasing,
She's
I
in
will
pain.
heal.
You can see she's definitely taking damage.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna
Damage.
heal her. Well,
This
Is it
Flavor, lose 8 hit points.
Cries out in pain outside as she cries out in pain. Ivan outside, like goes to walk in, and he doesn't even get to the door as you're.
Just pat, stand in the way. It'll be alright. Just you won't be able to help.
How is she? Is she like panicking at all, or is she okay?
She is
kind of like
face red
there.
as she is straining.
Okay.
You would know, like, the advice to tell is not to push yet.
Yeah. Oh gosh, did you know the word push?
something can right.
Are you going to pump a heal into her?
Yes.
Okay. How much?
Look like in
Let me know.
Oh yeah. 1d8.
I feel like I'm in Dr. Xavier. Like, done it privately, took a picture and sent it to me. Apparently I looked like I was in a wheelchair.
There is something a little bit Charles
Your
Xavier
chair
going on, I have to
your
say.
chair has wheels.
It does.
9.
Yeah. You invoke this spell and just pump holy energy into her.
And restore the lost blood. And,
Red's gonna look at Jakul and just say, pointing at her, not yet. And just another word push.
Okay, it's like relax now, not yet. Hold it.
Give me
Hold the line.
give me one more roll.
Yeah.
This is it between
medicine?
you, please.
Oh, okay. So yeah, she's gonna put her hands
You've done a
up
really good job.
and
Yep.
he's gonna turn. 21.
14.
Okay. With your small little hands, you get them in and around the head and actually move the baby back and then spin and then out it comes. Takes maybe 10, 15 minutes. You can hear cries coming from outside. I've read the comment.
Don't do it too much or you'll lose all your hair.
I think you've got way too much hair. Really?
Oh no, I dropped a bean. No. Hard to see.
Right.
Charles, Sex Xavier.
Sex Xavier. Is that my theme? Thank
As
you.
you
You've got way
twist
too much hair, Johnny.
and turn the baby, and out it comes as the woman lets out a cry. One final last push. And very quickly, the medicine woman cleans herself and comes over to take the baby off you.
Yeah, Red does the thing of like she put like finger down the mouth to clear it.
Yep.
Is the
As you
baby
do, there's no tears. There's no noise. There's no crying. There's no movement. But as you do, you see the eyes move as you go and you try to clear the airwave. As you, oh no, please, no, come on, Lord, no. As she comes, the medicine woman pats on the back again. There's no effort made to cough anything up. And the medicine woman actually dangles up by the feet, and you see some liquid come out of the mouth, but still there's no
Looking
crying.
what's happening, is it suffocating
No.
or just not?
Inert.
Please.
I'm Ivan outside. Is everything good? Is it well? Is it a boy? Will he be strong?
Red's going to go over to the...
You see Anna outside. Or sorry, the Burgermeister's wife comes. She'll be fine. Ivan, come walk with me, it will be fine. No! As the mother looks up as well. Baby's alive. Its eyes slowly look round. There's no cough, there's no real movement from it. It's breathing. As you see the medicines woman's head drops low. Not again.
What's happened?
I thank you for your aid.
Red shuffles over and sort of pulls on the sleeve, sort of with a question.
Yes.
What's wrong?
It is... You can see the mother has looked up and realised what's going on. What is wrong? Why is there no tears? The medicine woman mashes a very foul-smelling herb, puts it into a glass and hands it to the mother.
Drink. Drink, you have done well.
As the woman puts it to her lips and drinks it back, and before long lies back and breathes heavily and eyes close. Again, you can hear noise coming from Ivan outside. Please tell me what is wrong. Tell me he has a sword, please. Tell me he has a sword, please tell me. As the medicine woman. No. Walks out head low.
We did what we could. But I don't know why. I'm sorry. No!
Walks in to be with his wife. You look down to your small hands covered in blood. The baby still, no tears, no crying, nothing. You can just see its little chest moving slowly up and down. But apart from that, there's just nothing.
It's like a drab thing.
The medicine woman outside.
Yeah, she looks exhausted.
If they just left the baby like on the side, or
she would have rested it on the mother. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
As she sleeps, she would have.
I'll bow my head low and kind of leave the room, leave them to privacy.
Red's gonna. Is the healer woman still there? Is she gone?
She just stood outside, taking a couple of deep, slow
Yeah,
breaths.
Red's gonna go and begin pulling her skirt and ask only drabs as a question.
You can see as you say it, she kind of looks up and quickly wipes both eyes.
It is too many.
No,
Maybe-
why?
Maybe quarter now, a not, maybe less.
No, why? Only drabs?
It's always been this way. But it seems worse now.
What changed?
It's just Maybe it is just me. Thank you for your help. I must see to the baby. At least we did not lose the mother.
Indeed. Count the small blessings.
That's a good point. We should probably do a blessing.
Yes.
Yeah, she makes her way in and starts to tend to the baby.
Red's going to go wash her arms.
Say a small prayer and kind of...
See the guard looks devastated. Absolutely devastated. It was a boy though.
Yeah, great.
Have we seen any drabs while we've been here?
Have you seen any?
Yeah.
Yes, so the fisherman,
In
Krezk.
no, first one.
Wow.
You would be well aware of what a drain on society they would be.
Yep.
Hugely so.
Hence why I asked. Yep.
Hugely so.
All right. Red. Are you done?
She finishes off getting blood off.
Shall we?
Yeah. Right back.
On our way back up, how close are we to the pool?
You're not too far at all.
Please bring back some.
Oh no, I've got lost and walked the wrong way off the path.
No.
You're definitely alone.
That pool is certainly something.
Is it? How close can we get to it without being inside it?
So it's very close to the northmost wall.
Okay.
So as you kind of came round, you've got the T-junction. You're here. You're currently here. The pool is here.
Okay.
So you would have to go directly the opposite direction, but you have been left alone.
I would just like to get a bit closer to it.
Am I still feeling the calming emotion by looking at it? Or
Yeah,
not?
definitely.
Yeah. Is it kind of like a, I've seen holy relics before, so is it kind of like a holy kind of presence?
Definitely.
Yeah. It's definitely holy, but I don't know if we should cause trouble.
No, I don't. I'm not suggesting we somehow. I don't. Look. Hessia's not here.
Okay.
There's no problem.
The reason to go somewhere because it won't end bad.
Just saying that if there was ever an opportunity to just have a look at this thing
I'm not doing
and not get in trouble
I'm
because
feeling personally victimised.
of what we've just helped with.
Yeah.
And
Can you have a look?
That was a very quiet conversation.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You make your way up. You can see north of the village, even in the dark, it seems to have a shimmer or a sparkle to it, this pool. It sits near the northern wall. You can see an old kind of like patio-style gazebo, raised wooden platform on the edge of it, which slightly steps over like the decking. Over it looks quite old.
Is it like a natural pool that the town's been built around?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so rather than like a fountain.
Maybe like a spring in there.
Okay.
Is it hot water?
Pardon?
Does it look like it's steaming? Like
No.
Oh,
Damn it.
You can see
springs.
a wooden statue of a bare-chested man. The paint on it is chipped and faded, and that stands in the gazebo. As arms stretched out, as if waiting to be embraced.
I'm going to stand on the edge of it and then cast Divine Sense.
You are in consecrated ground.
Oh my
Being there.
gosh.
You detect no evil from it. Does it give you...
As an action, you can open your senses to detect forces. Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover. That's all. Yeah.
No, not really.
No. No creatures or no.
No. Your knowledge would be detect magic. Might be your friend here.
Okay.
We have one of those. I'm not good at magic.
You'd notice it as well, Jackal. As you approach the waters, you're definitely now on consecrated ground. the water. Both give me a knowledge religion, perhaps.
Let's try.
Here we go.
Here are 2 religious people.
Where is religion?
13. Okay.
I want to try just for fun now.
19 plus 1.
Oh,
20.
Do magic.
I mean, I've got.
Arcana.
Oh yeah, I could do Arcana. Probably do Arcana.
Elbowing him.
With your beautiful training comes back
Zoning
to your
in and
head.
out of the classes. Yeah.
You remember sitting there and getting slapped in the side of your head. Constance, listen, this is important. You'll need this one day.
No, I won't.
Sometimes you can have natural areas which are holy places, and if enough people come and pray to them, stuff can happen. But like what the priest in if anyone can tell me his name before I can see it.
Father religion.
Lucian
Lucian,
Yeah.
told you sometimes you can have artifacts of great power that make something holy as well. You think this is probably a natural area that has maybe been blessed at some point, and the magic is still staying here.
I offer a short prayer to Tia.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tia.
You feel quite connected with your
Great.
god here.
You're really
And
good
quite
at
close.
justice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that your prayer?
Yeah, it is.
Tia, you're really good at
Not
justice.
very good. Not very
Bit of
good.
justice, love it.
Yeah. I'll take out my mirror.
Father Ted.
Angle it, so I'm seeing myself with the pool behind, like kind of a
Take a selfie.
Hang on, wait, you don't have your mirror
You
with you
left the
though.
mirror hooked up over
No, I would have taken it with me. No, I've left that alone with, I don't care.
Dirty people.
She didn't want to be
Red's
the
gonna
reverse.
go
It's
like
fine.
tentatively put her finger in it.
It's cool to the touch.
I thought we
Cool.
didn't bring a
Do you drink from it?
I mean, she'll sniff it first. Does it just smell of water?
We didn't bring a Hessian.
Yeah.
It smells of very
Ready for my
clean,
shipping
pure
command.
water.
Just
Okay.
stick my finger in things.
Take a little handful and
Oh.
drink a bit.
It's almost like I'm here.
Have you got any negative effects on you at the moment?
Tired, maybe?
I'm a bit tired, I think. I mean, some of my spell slots are down. And I've used one of my wild shapes.
Bear with me.
Somebody throw me in this pool.
I think you'll just evaporate.
You feel. Give me knowledge arcane or knowledge. No, it's natural. Give me a knowledge nature if you want nature.
Alright. That would be a 23.
You feel the effects and you recognise them as lesser restoration pass through you. So lesser restoration, would cure one disease, one blindness, deafened, paralysed, or poison on you.
That's nice.
It's very nice. You feel energy course through you as if you're just drunk a nice Red Bull.
Well, this
Like a
place
level
is
2
nice.
spell.
We probably shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Shall we offer a little prayer and head home?
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
So much justice.
May
Hessia.
your scales ever be balanced.
Here we go.
As you finish there, you're making your way back?
Yeah.
Fantastic. All give me a perception before you go, please.
4.
That's normal.
Yeah.
12.
Okay.
14.
Okay. After being woken up, you close your eyes again, as does Irina. And you didn't get woken up, did you? Or did you?
I woke up and then went back to sleep.
Like,
I didn't know how I went.
not my concern.
Don't break anything, and then went back to bed.
You go back to sleep. As you do.
Oh boy.
It's hard to, you're bone tired. Your legs ache, your knees ache. That blue blow you took to your hip a long time ago, that old wound aches slightly. But a good night's rest will sort you out. as you close your eyes and begin to dream. You dream of being in a cold place. But as you breathe, you can't see your breath in front of you, but you can feel it in your skin, right to the very centre of your bones as they begin to chill. A little shake goes down your body, as if you just entered into one of those big stand-in freezers. You're on a hilltop. No, a mountain top. It's white crested. As you look round, you see an entrance into it. It's a welcoming place. It's dark, but inviting. There's a warmth emanating from it.
In I go.
You start walking towards it.
Of course I do.
You start getting closer and you feel infinitely better as you walk towards it. It starts to warm up.
Yes. My power to you. Your power to me. Stronger together. Do you feel the power course through your body?
Yes, I do.
As you start walking towards it, though, the distance, instead of getting closer, starts stretching out and getting further and further away. What do you do?
Just like try and speed up.
Yeah, as you start to run. The faster you go towards it, the further it seems to get. The cold now starting to chill in around you. A stiff wind comes down from the mountaintop as it blows in against you as you close your eyes for a second, but it doesn't have the rushing sound of wind. It has the cackle of a witch.
You think you can hide from me, little cub? Nowhere is safe for you. Give in now.
No.
Good. Run. Hide. Nowhere is safe in all of Barovia.
Just turn, walk away. Don't show fear.
As you do, you see the mountain itself shudders and shakes as an arm pushes its way out of it, and another as the whole ground begins to shake. A head rolls back, and the peak of the mountain was a throat, and you see this haggard witch's face. As it echoes out from the mountain as she begins to push herself up, as the whole earth begins to shake beneath you.
Can I feel that voice in my head? Are they with me now? Can I feel that presence?
Not at the moment.
Of course not.
I offer you salvation.
I suspect it's not going to work in a dream, but I try and cast Dispel Magic.
Okay. Those in the awakened world, give me a d20, see if you wake up.
I would, if she's flashing around.
Yeah, it would really.
Because
we'll give you all awake. You hear arcane mumblings coming from Hessia.
Do I recognise it?
Dispel magic, yeah.
Yeah.
You've heard it before.
Okay. I cast the
Eldritch Blast.
Also, I'm on fire.
fireball me. I will cast a magic circle in the room. So,
What was that?
magic
That was
circle,
me.
an hour, you create a 10-foot radius by 20-foot tall cylinder of magical energy centered around a point on the ground that you can see within range. So I'm going to put it on Hessia.
Yes.
Glowing runes appear wherever the cylinder intersects the floor or other surfaces. Choose one or more of the following types of creature. I'm going to choose I know what night hags are, don't I? Are they fiends?
Bear with me.
Or fae? Or are they something else?
Fiend.
Fiend. I will choose one type being fiend.
How long does it take you to cast Magic Circle?
Casting time 1 minute.
Okay. Got to survive for 1 minute.
Yeah.
I can do it.
10 turns.
The creature cannot willingly enter the cylinder by non-magical means. If the creature tries to use teleportation or interplanar travel to do so, it must first succeed a charisma saving throw.
What if it's already in it?
I do not know.
We'll jump that bridge when we get to it.
Okay. But I can
I'm just worried about you.
do it on the reverse, so I can keep it in and then pull her out.
Exactly.
So I'll do that.
So the whole mountain has come to life in front of you.
As a hag.
Yeah. It's
Is
huge.
casting dispel magic?
Ginormously massive.
Oh, the creature has disadvantage on attack rolls against target.
Okay.
Does my dispel magic seem to be doing anything
No,
at all?
you invoke the spell.
This is where you dispel my magic. Just like...
If that is all you have got, you'll be mine.
As it lumbers towards you,
Turn, sprint.
this huge rock-like hand blocking out the sun comes towards you. It is deadly cold now.
I'm going to turn and sprint as fast as I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you do, the ground starts to tip up and you're sprinting away as you can start falling down the ground towards her.
I'm going to keep pressing on, at the back of my mind in the hope that if whatever that presence is, I
You
can
start
get through
falling
to it.
towards it as you look back over your shoulder and you can see the mouth has now moved from the mountaintop to the ground below you as you're slowly falling towards it as she laughs manically. As you hear a voice in the back of your head.
My power to you, yours to me.
I could do it with some of yours right now.
To help you, I will need you to sacrifice your power to me.
I thought we'd been through this. Yes. Yes. Not asking questions. There's no time for that.
You can feel this ancient whatever it is pulling at you, pulling at something deep within you. How much do you let it take?
I'd be totally open at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not resisting.
As it... His voice gets stronger and more powerful in your head.
Your power to me.
As it begins to drain you. Okay, lose a level 2 spell slot permanently. Do you stop it?
No.
Lose a level 3 spell slot
I stop it.
permanently.
I stop it.
Yeah?
That's level 2.
Oh, I've done it long enough though. Yeah, that's level 1, sorry.
Your power to me.
I must have had a minute by now.
As the ground stops sloping away, as this river erupts out of the ground, out of a spring, out of the mouth, and pushes you further away. As the witch begins to gargle and choke on this water being pushed out of its mouth, and begins to cough as the water pushes you away. As your head gets pushed under the water, you gasp for air and find that you still can, and pushed further and further Your spell finishes.
Grab her Ismark. Drag her away out the circle.
Absolutely. Sticking as close to Irina as possible and just bleary-eyed, but trying to be alert.
As you're pulled out, the last thing you hear is this gargled scream. Pulled out. As you awakened from the nightmare.
That was less successful than I hoped.
We need to get Jakul to cure whatever ails you.
This is not helping.
This is not helping.
This is not helping.
No shit.
Hopefully they'll be back soon enough. For now, to stay out of this glowing circle.
I just
as they mention Jakul, you hear a deep, calm, reassuring voice in the back of your head. My power to you. Your power to me. Together, we are stronger.
We've got to stop him putting that spell on me. It won't stop, not this time.
The others didn't make it back.
I drank some great water.
I had a nice time by a pond.
Should have gone to sleep in that pond.
Should have brought some water with us.
That would have been nice.
Jakul.
Don't want to cause more trouble. Are we back?
Yep.
Yeah.
You're on
Can you look in your mirror and see if she's inside the circle?
Oh, he came back again. Okay, wait, we're around.
Is it still in the circle?
Yes.
It is still in the circle. Cool.
Shit. She came back again.
Now what?
I'm as subtly as I can.
Looking through his mirror.
Yep.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast. Because I can see her. And it's a streak of energy.
Yeah. It's force energy.
Yeah, it's force energy.
You look in the mirror and you look to her. The guard is at the door. He is pale, looking in like...
Red just very slowly walks up to the door and just...
This is out of combat, isn't it?
Ever so slightly.
Can I... Actually, I'm going to point at it first.
Yeah.
And wait 6 seconds so I can do True Strike on it.
You can invoke True Strike.
Yeah.
You invoke the magic. Give me a roll to hit.
I get to reroll.
So, Ismark, what you can see, Jakul's got his mirror up, and as you look in the reflection of the mirror, you can see this magic circle that's put on the floor, and in it is this most hideous woman, dark-skinned, jaw down, greasy hair down to one side, blood on her fingernails, coiled down, ready to pounce, constantly testing the edge. But then as soon as you look to where she is without the mirror, you can't see her at all.
17 with the first beam.
As you invoke it, it goes flying to where you've aimed, but straight through.
Yeah, that's fair.
So she's not actually there.
She's not there. She's in a different plane.
Did the dispel magic that I tried to do, is that a burnt spell slot?
Yes, you did use it.
It did that, yeah.
As soon as she looks around, and she looks, and she directly eyeballs you in the mirror.
Yeah, pick on him.
And smiles.
I cast protection from evil and good at Jakul.
You walk over, you invoke the spell. Jakul, you feel a calm, cool reassurance. Bringing out your holy symbol, or?
Yeah, pulling my shield off my back, where it's been the whole time. Put my other hand on...
Isn't your shield...
No, she kept
No, they let you keep the shield.
Is this a purely decorative thing on my back? It's nothing to do with anything.
They did let you keep the shield.
No one outside the circle can be charmed, frightened, or possessed by that creature. That's inside it.
It's a good spell. It's a good spell.
Oh, I can't hit her until I get onto that plane.
How?
How long does it last?
It lasts an hour, that circle.
Really nice.
Just taunt her.
I think we should probably go somewhere else.
She can escape, but she needs to make
She needs to make a charisma saving throw to leave, basically.
Okay.
How charismatic can she be?
Well, she can't walk, she has to travel through planes.
She has to travel through planes. So she actually comes to... Yeah, well, she's already on another plane, so...
Yeah.
She has to try and get
We'll
in
wing
and
it
out.
slightly. I like the spell, and you've used it well, so...
But yeah.
What do you do, team?
Catch her.
In character, what do you do? Irina.
He's trapped
Hessia.
once again.
I thought you said you'd be safe.
Yeah, I thought I was going to be.
Okay, that's it.
We'll take you to the Abbey now. They'll understand.
You're cool.
Yeah. We gotta get rid of this this curse that the hag has placed on you. I'm sorry.
This place is not safe anymore.
No.
Don't like cities.
My power to you, yours to me.
Irina has it right.
No, I'm going to you.
We can go to the Abbey
on you.
and they are...
With my hand on your shoulder,
Sins.
ready to smash anything with my shield. Anything I can do.
We'll be able to get in. It'll be fine. Everything.
Red goes over to the door again and cracks it open and tugs at the guards.
I guess I thought the door was still open.
Oh no, Red
Oh, did you? Yeah. The guard's like well outside, just kind of having a little shake because he's there all by himself. He's the older of the two.
And Red goes,
What is going on?
Abby? Can we
He kind of
be in?
looks up to it and looks to you.
Ismark kind of walks over and with as much authority as he can muster and goes, the Abbey now.
Needs holy grounds.
What has happened to
There's as
you?
much authority as Ismark can muster.
You're going to be happy now.
Holy ground. We need holy ground.
You've just found red ground.
Yeah, we've got.
Let me get the Burgermeister. He'll know what to do.
This is not going to end well.
He runs over and knocks on the door loudly.
Tried.
I'm going to remove the curse. We need to get this off of you. We need to stop this creature hunting you down.
Are there any guards left with us at all now?
There's just one
He's kind of left, so you're at like the south of the road off a little bit, and he's just gone to the house north. You're like the attached barn to this house, but you're not touching it. So he's maybe 25 foot away.
If you say that, she'd like step back, and it would be very obviously a very defensive stance, and there's like a crack, like as if magic is going to happen if you push this, like in her fingertips.
Okay. Is there?
Ismark is like
is there another hag here?
moving towards the door.
Do I know what gave you a
of
spell? I know what you
shelters
spell.
behind
You
it.
said.
Yeah, it's a magical circle. It's pretty...
Yeah, the door opens up.
I think she might have charmed Hessia somehow.
The mayor's there. You see them exchange words quickly, and he starts making his way over.
I head around the back of the circle to head her off.
Red turns around from the door and casts hold person on Hessia.
Oh! Give me a saving throw, please.
Got to do a wisdom saving throw, or be paralysed for a minute.
What is the? I think it's 14.
My spell saving DC is 14.
So wisdom on 14, please, Hessia.
And I'm not letting you use lucky. You're not allowed to be lucky.
How do you invoke this spell?
It's going to be really fast. She's got the piece of iron that she keeps attached to her belt. It's literally going to be at the door, turn around and...
Fuck you!
Crit fail.
You get locked in place.
Yeah, sorry, it needs a vocal as well, so she would say a single word in halfling, just...
Yep.
Stop.
No.
No.
Right? I'll go straight
And then she just says quickly.
straight to her.
Yep.
I'll place my hand like on her head and I'll say, "Oh, blessed soon. Like, remove this horrible evil from this ugly soul." And I will cast Remove Curse.
How long does it take to cast it? Just instantaneous?
One action, so it's instant. Yeah.
Okay, so a minute, so perfect!
You invoke this spell.
Yeah.
You feel this rush come through you as you invoke on this. What you've been told is evil undead.
I think it's a curse.
Try to banish the curse from on top of her. Removing it, blasting it. The Burgermeister, while this is going over, comes over.
You said there would be no problems. Ismark.
It's he's kind of just stumbling over his words.
Nightmares.
Looks up to see this happening at the doorway.
He's completely uselessly just trying to body block everything. And was just not explaining anything very well at all. Just going.
Good work, Ismark.
He kind of tries to push past you to see what's going on. You hear one last in your head.
Your power to me, my power to you.
As then, Jakul, your head knocks back. You see a rush of dark out of the mouth. You see the scales.
No, my scales.
Black smoke rushing out of them. As then it stops and they seal against the side of Hesia's face. Lasts maybe 10 seconds and it goes up into the night sky and vanishes into the mist.
Do you still have gills?
No.
It's sealed up.
Red's still holding her.
I'm still.
Yeah, you can make another save against it.
Yeah.
It can't get any worse.
Well done. It worked.
What was
14.
14.
13.
No, you still can't break it.
Well, Red's gonna sort of look at Jakul as a, shall I?
I think she's all right now.
Okay, she breaks the hold.
Yeah. You're released.
Is the witch still inside the cylinder?
I'll hold the mirror up to look. Is she still
Nope,
there?
she's gone.
She's gone.
I flick, and all of a sudden all the runes just go disappear. All the runes from the magic circle.
Yeah.
But they leave a slight silvery residue. I start sweeping up.
Into a little pouch.
Ismark is still just kind of going. Yeah, we can just it's
Done.
So we
It's
say as we
fine.
say.
How am I feeling right now?
Tired. Very. Oh, you get your exhaustion comes back. So you've got you're level 2 exhausted now. Again, it just hits you like a wall.
Level 2 exhausted, okay.
Yeah.
Are her spells back? The one
My
from
spell
the
slots that were removed.
No.
Permanent note.
Permanent, mate.
I go over to the Burgermeister.
He's coming to you.
What? What have you brought here?
It is now gone. My friend, she was having a nightmare. When she has nightmares, they tend to affect people next. She's a sorcerer. It's just.
Sorry.
We
This
just
is
had to make sure.
Barovia. Evil things are everywhere. Surely you must have experienced some.
Are you trying to make him more friendly towards you?
Just. Yeah. No, not really. Just trying to get him to calm down. All right.
We believe our friend was cursed. The curse has now been removed.
22.
He kind of looks to you for a second. Jakul, as you see, you've seen he looks towards you and Constance with much more reverence than any of the others. And he looks.
That should be the way.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've lost his accent. Yes, Comet.
What is it that hunts your friend?
Hag.
She was cursed by a hag, but we believe we have broken this curse now. However, it would not
Hopefully.
be.
It is not safe to talk here.
consecrated ground.
I agree.
I agree.
Yeah.
If they have your blood, your scent, your smell, your hair, anything. You are not the first they have hunted here.
What
You
happened to
will
the
not
last?
be the last.
Do you have any?
Do you give me your word? Tomorrow you will help us.
I've already said I'll go to Wizard's Wine.
Swear it now.
I swear.
We swear.
Tomorrow help you by going, leaving and getting wine, or helping
Yes.
you in some other way?
The wine.
Fine,
We
yes.
swear to help you with the wine. If you know anything that we've had, I'd be very, 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 very grateful.
Swear.
We have an ancient place, an old place here.
As Ismark is, this is kind of like got his arm around Irina and he just begins sauntering towards the abbey, slowly.
As you do.
No. Not there. Come. I do not know why, but I trust you. Do not make me regret it.
Always do.
Regrets.
Jackal, you'd be able to see instantly he has recently been crying.
Aww.
He
Will you treat this Burgermeister nicely?
Yes.
looks to the older guard, who still looks a bit shell-shocked by what's happened.
Go. Go home to your wife. Rest.
He bows and nods low and starts making his way out.
Did Ivan and the Burgermeister look similar?
No.
No. I'm just wondering if he lost a grandson, that was all.
Yeah.
He starts making his way towards the north.
Are we going towards the pool?
Yeah.
This is new.
No, we have never been this close before.
Look at this pool that I'm seeing now for the first time.
Do you go with them? He beckons you.
I don't think we'd give you much of a choice in
Come on,
to be
Ismark.
honest with you.
Come on, let's
It's probably, you would guess, maybe like 1 in the morning
No,
now.
we didn't get any sleep.
I got enough to get my spell back, and I've just burnt again.
He's, I think he's kind of reluctantly, almost like a slightly dejected puppy, kind of just going to follow along at this point. he's a little bleary-eyed, a little sleepy, and a little kind of just done with this shit.
Yeah, no, you're right. Ismark is pretty exhausted. As he starts making his way up.
Tis an ancient shrine here. Long ago.
What's happened to his accent?
Long ago. Yes, comrade.
I need to play Red Alert 2.
Dr. Donya.
Yoże pomozy. Wojski. Let's bless you in Croatian.
Let me take you. It was blessed waters. Saint Markovia himself blessed them. You will be safe here.
Quick OC thing.
Right.
Is that his brother? Strahd's brother, who blessed the water then? Who was the priest that blessed the water?
Sergey.
Sergey. Okay, it was Sergey
Strahd's
that
brother.
blessed the water. Okay.
Can anyone remember who
So
Saint
you-
Markovia was?
The
Saint.
Were they the bones?
Hey!
Ah, right.
I never remember anything.
The bones we didn't get back.
Imagine how differently things could have turned out.
Maybe they're here.
In the water. Go for a swim. Oh wait, you have no gills left.
Are we like stood right by the pool now?
We're getting closer.
Are we...
You start to approach it. Who's going first and in what order?
Me.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll stick with the Bergmaster.
Absolutely dead in the middle.
I'm in the rear.
Yep.
I'm sticking with the Bergmaster.
I'll go at the front with red then.
As you approach the waters, you feel a cool, calm serenity wash over you. Those of you who have entered consecrated ground before feel that now. Those who don't know what that feeling is, probably you don't particularly. You wouldn't. Just feels quite serene. Red, you probably would have found natural places like this, like druid circles and druid shrines. This is very similar.
Just sort of popped up.
Yep, pretty much.
Pencil overboard.
If I were to suddenly dip my tail into the water, would I still have holy water? Is that still burning me? Or has that all been removed?
You don't know, you tell me.
That's why I want to dip my tail in to find
It
out.
doesn't seem to burn though.
Ooh.
As you get close.
Dip my tail in the water. The holy water.
He kind of takes you onto the old gazebo as it creaks.
Is this safe?
Probably not for all of you. Some of the heavier ones.
I will not stand in the gazebo.
I'll stay back.
I'll go.
And Eric will remain on my shoulder.
Red will go in the gazebo.
I'll go in the gazebo.
Only small.
We are the smalls.
I will go into the gazebo. Things that I wasn't expecting to hear tonight.
What a lovely gazebo.
I dip my tail in the holy water and enter the gazebo. That is a new code phrase.
The Burgermeister looks round for a second.
The gazebos.
His deep, dark
the
skin
gills.
with his furs and his hat on now. His tired eyes, where he's definitely recently been crying, you would say. He looks to you.
It is a matter of time before what hunts you takes you.
We have kept it at bay before, and I believe I removed the curse that it had upon her.
I don't.
What was all that flash and circumstance then before? I believe it had some effect, if not weakening the creature.
It wasn't in the...
What advice do you have, Bergmeister?
Never asked me my advice.
Blinkers. I'm ignoring all of you.
Oh, I don't understand.
Apparently Ismark's got some advice.
What's your advice, Ismark?
No, just ask this Burgermeister. He's clearly more important than me.
Yeah, sounds about right. What is your advice, Bergmeister?
The real Burgermeister. Pat on the back.
You seem like maybe... Do you know where what hunts you hides?
Windmill.
Yes.
They were in a windmill.
Destroy them first.
Destroy the windmill.
How much...
His voice is quiet as he kind of looks to you in turn.
How far travel is the windmill from here? A day.
The other side over the keep.
But we're here.
30 miles.
That'd be a day constant travelling.
I mean, well, Kresk to Valaki was like a day at speed, wasn't it?
Maybe like 2.5 days, 2 days of hard travel.
So we would have to go to the Wizard's Wine, do that, come back here, rest.
Obsessed with wine.
We have a deal
Only
with
good thing they
3
have.
people.
Yeah, he's there with you as you're saying this.
We have a deal with 3 people now
Yeah.
to deal with this Wizard's Wine issue.
Is there any way you know of that I can get some sleep before we do that? Because I am not going to survive long enough to get back to the windmill.
You would know the answer to
I'm
that.
too tired.
Consecrated ground, you should be...
In this
He
consecrated
shakes his head.
gazebo.
All I know is here is safe from various things that hunt in the night.
This ground is much holy, very good.
If we go tomorrow and get your wine, please may I come back in here to use your gazebo?
The consecrated gazebo of Saint Markovia.
He stops and looks for a second. Yes.
Yes.
Am I
Grazie.
friends?
And the
Fine.
Irina?
And Irina?
Irina
And also is Mark.
As you look round and think to Irina, she is just staring into these waters. Deep into them. It's hard to say how deep this pool goes. Very hard to say.
Could a crocodile find out?
I mean, I could find
I can help. Oh no, I can't anymore. Just like I helped the last time.
That was too funny.
I'm assuming my whole breathing underwater and constitution disadvantage has gone,
That's gone,
with
yeah.
the gills, yeah.
Yeah, that's gone.
I would suggest we get our heads down now.
Yeah, we need to rest. If we're off tomorrow,
It is noticeably colder here than in the barn.
I'm
Do
fine.
you have any blankets?
Can I light
staying
a
in-
small fire?
Do not set down the consecrated gazebo.
That's not outside.
Fine.
I could set
It's
up a
like
tiny
the
hut.
woodlands and the tree. It's real dense.
Yeah.
So they have used every centimetre, every inch of ground has been used for crops or pens or anything. Little woodlands and fruit. Yeah.
Have no fear, I can give a shelter.
Oh yes! A tiny hut!
What?
You've got a spell to make a tiny hut.
He's got Leonard's tiny hut!
And I got that crystal bead from that necklace. Which is the component that I need.
Do you really want to use that now, Drakul? I see you get the diamond out. I'm like, we are safe
It does
here.
not consume
Mark.
it. It simply
Give me a perception.
is needed. 15. Oh, wait on it. Plus 3, so
18.
18.
Nice. Irina is lost in the waters. She's looking deep, deep within them. As you look over to Irina,
Being fiends.
there's something about her, something you've not seen for a little while. As you look to her, normally she is with this auburn hair coming down and the high cheekbones, the pale milky skin, the determined look in her eyes, constantly. But now there's something more to her, something greater. She radiates something.
Is this the same
Sister.
You've not noticed it.
Sister.
She doesn't acknowledge you.
Walk towards her and kind of touch her on the shoulder and say again, kind of as firmly as possible, but in a friendly way. Sister.
Yeah, she turns towards you for a second. And you see there's something in her eyes. She's not recognised you for a second.
It's me, your brother. Is I kind of notice it and stutter for a second. Is Mark something? Is it this place? Is it here? What?
The rest of you would probably notice this now. Everyone give me a insight, perhaps.
4.
24.
11.
9.
9.
11.
As you look towards her, you're quite attuned to how people look. Aesthetically, she now looks just... something's clicked. Have you ever seen like a professional model when they step in front of a camera, or a movie star when it's time to step up and they just something happens to them? That is what has happened to Irina. You've seen it before.
Kind of. Do I notice that they've all noticed?
Only, yes, you would have.
Okay.
There's a sort of awkward silence as the Burgermeister. What is wrong?
I'll step towards her and be like, is everything alright?
She
Yes, ma'am.
Right, what you say is what you say for this bit, please. Keep it 100% in character.
Was everything alright, Ismark? Arena?
Yes, I mean, she's... Well, Arena...
You hear a voice. Tatiana. Tatiana, my love. Come to me. As all of you stop and look round for a second, a cold shiver going down your spine as you've heard this voice before, but this time it's different. It's the same accent, but it's different. You see a hand come out of the water as it pushes up. Standing, and a man form wearing robes, long hanging down, has pushed himself out of these holy waters and looks over, bright light shining from him. He is classically handsome. Hair slightly over to the side, down on his face, just effortless down, slightly browny hair, strong face, strong chin, cheekbones coming up, striking blue eyes coming out from him as his hand comes out as he looks towards...
Does he look like physical? Like he's there?
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Oh, yes!
Within presence of magic within you, 30 feet of you. If you sense magic this way, you can use your action to see faint auras around any physical creature object. From the areas that bears magic, you can learn the school of magic, if any, so yeah.
Magic detected. Bless you.
Here's a promotion.
Bear with me and I'll tell you.
Oh, sorry.
Abjuration.
So it is a spell.
There's an abjuration aura there as you invoke this spell. She looks towards this man who's come out of this water as barely a whisper comes out of her lips.
Hessia, if you have any power, dispel it now.
Sergei. After all this time, Sergei!
I will step between them.
Ready to sword person?
Dispel.
On Irina.
Yeah, she gets a save against it.
Yeah, wisdom.
I only have one slot.
Yeah, you get her.
Cool. I'm holding Irina. Someone help.
I'll step between them and kind of like move back to Irina.
What is this?
When someone is being held, could somebody...
How did he go somewhere else?
Ismark, move her.
Move. Well,
away.
Drag her away.
Everyone give me a perception, please.
12.
Crit.
20.
7.
Oh, crit.
Nice.
So I'm on 20. On perception.
So what did you get?
Crit. 20.
So I got 24.
7.
Jekyll.
20.
I can't remember. It wasn't great.
Okay, the three of you.
Perception.
You've seen it once. The wind changes direction. You notice it first. As then you start to look around. You look up. And you start to see clouds circling very quickly. You see the figure in the water has noticed it as well and looks up. Tatiana, quickly! Come with me!
I turn to the Burgermeister and say, we need to get her to the Abbey now and get all your people up there.
What is going on here?
You just need to run.
This is some very powerful dark magic. The being that is in front of us, does he actually look genuinely worried? Like, is he like
very worried?
He thinks that
very worried as he looks up.
I push him in. Push her in.
Yeah.
Yes, someone finally did it!
You. Is anyone going to stop?
I
What does that do if I'm holding her?
Well, she can't move, so you invoked this spell.
So he
You can push her and she can just
Fall in.
Ismark is going to do absolutely everything in his power to stop you. So he's kind
Give me an athletics versus athletics, please.
This would be very embarrassing.
Ismark defeats you.
21.
That's going to be... I don't have an athletics on my character sheet.
Strength.
Oh, I do at the bottom.
Straight strength.
Strength modifier.
So, plus 2 or 3, I think.
So it's +5 for athletics. 10.
Yeah. Bad times.
You run over, grab her, and just chuck her into the pool. She gets another save. 18.
Yeah, broken.
The spell on her breaks. As you push her in, he grabs her and brings her in close.
Ismark is clambering after her to grab
just
hold of her.
wading into the
Literally
water.
just pulling himself along to get hold of her and grabbing at any item of clothing, any limb, anything he can get hold of to drag her back.
As you do, you see what you recognise to be the look of Tatiana. Looks over to you for a second, and concern on her eyes. And then the voice changes. Ismark, I'm scared. What should I do?
Irina, just
Ismark!
swim towards me. Come here.
She looks over and kind of takes one and swims towards you slightly.
So Ismark is kind of reaching a hand out and paddling across.
Tatiana,
Irina,
your soul is bound to mine. Come.
he kind of looks over his shoulder and he's like,
As she looks to the others, does anyone do anything?
Her and I say, "You're going to drown her." To the
Clouds are moving in and swirling.
are any of you coming to help?
I'm coming. I'm on my way.
The man in the water looks up. It is now or never, Tatiana.
No, Irina.
So smug.
No.
She looks around to you.
I'm going towards her to try and get.
Yeah, you start wading into this cold water as well.
Fine.
Red's just kind of in shock.
Yeah, I'm just like.
I'm too busy looking out for Strahd.
When she was Tatiana, you heard from the elf that Tatiana and Sergei was true purest of pure love.
Yeah.
Love without equal. So it stops and stalls for a second. Anyone doing anything? She is kind of stuck in the middle, kind of half looking between the two as the storm clouds begin to close in.
Towards her, and I'll be like,
Yeah,
What are you intending to do? You're going to drown her. Take her down. How will this protect her?
She looks up, the man looks up, his worried features as he looks down to you. I believe I can take her from this place. But it must be now.
Would you actually keep her safe? Would she be alive? Or are you just taking about her soul?
I will take her with me now.
When
The
I
whole of her?
when
Irina?
I had that true sight vision, was that Tatiana that I saw?
You believe so, yes.
Yeah.
She's not going to be.
Remind me,
Let
Ismark's kind of attitudes towards Sergei.
So, your knowledge of Sergei, a long, long time ago, Strahd had a brother.
Okay. That's all you need to say. Sorry.
Who, yeah?
Yeah, that's it. I remember now.
I look down, but I don't do anything.
She looks to you for guidance, and she looks to you, Constance. Constance, what do I do?
Go with him.
No!
Yes.
Will she truly be safe? Will she survive? Is she going to be...
Again, he looks up. You can feel static charging in the air.
Will she truly be safe?
I believe so. Come with me, Tatiana.
Red
now.
goes over to Irina and tells, go.
Yeah.
And then looks at the man behind her and says, bring her back, please.
There's no deception in his. He is genuinely.
No, he seems genuine.
Yeah. Is anyone doing anything to Ismark currently?
I will.
No.
Because he is like literally like clinging onto her and trying to stop this from happening. Every physical bit of being.
I'm in the water next to him. I'll put my hand on his shoulder and say, "This might be for the best."
Maybe this.
So he brushes you off and says, "No, this is not for the best."
What was it? It's that the father told us to bring them here. Is that what he wanted? Who was it? Said
Ismark wanted us to bring her here.
You thought the chapel, the abbey, would be safe.
Yes, exactly.
Maybe this.
The Burgermeister is backing away from the whole thing and looking up at the sky.
We just ruined that. We just had a good relationship.
This is not what we agreed. No.
We didn't want to come here. No agreements.
We're all going to be dead in a minute if we do not let her go. Look at the sky.
Safe.
She
This
looks
is
to
the
you,
best way to keep her safe.
but it isn't Irina who looks to you. Please. She pushes away from you. Now, Tatiana, now! You feel static building in the air. No! Deep voice echoes from the sky as static begins to charge.
I pull back his mark with you.
I'm holding his mark back and I'm starting to go back towards the shore.
He's. I'm going to fight you off.
You're fighting them?
Try. Is it athletics or something?
Yeah, athletics roll.
Great, here we go. Oh, for goodness sakes.
21.
17.
Yeah, no, not that. Neither of those. 8 plus 5. So 13.
Jackal is freakishly strong. What did you get?
18? 17?
I got one shoulder each. As you.
So, he's just kind of howling in kind of anger, frustration, pain.
She looks back once last time, and it is the voice of Irina. It's Mark. I'm scared.
I'm scared too. No!
But thank you.
He is.
As the
not able to do
two
anything, but
forms of this beautiful woman and this man who came out of the water, they start to go deeper and deeper. As he hugs her and brings her close. As they look back. At first there is panic in the woman's face, but it changes. Changes to a look of pure love, pure joy. As they look to each other and embrace and look up. Everyone give me insight, please.
Including me?
Yeah.
Oh,
14. 12.
14.
11. I nearly did.
19.
Critical
19.
insight.
12.
Your spell knowledge. Something twigs in the back of your mind with your wild magic. A lightning bolt is about to strike them. You've got this long to act. What do you do?
Strike. I'm just gonna shout, move, and just.
You know, so you know in the back of your head, you're the only one you think has noticed it. No one will have time to do anything. It is as you look up, you see the form of it coming right at the top of the cloud.
I'm just gonna get the hell out of the way then.
With my alert, do I think it's coming?
Oh, what did you get?
Oh, I
I got 12.
I'll give you advantage on it.
No, come on.
And what did you get on Ismark?
19.
On the roll?
17 on the roll, naturally.
I might give it to you.
Crit fail.
No, you don't. Lucky.
Oh, God.
Come on. Make the most of it.
Nah, 7. So it's been the same. So 12.
You've got a feeling something bad's about to happen.
Ismark dives towards them to do anything he can, because he can't do anything else. So.
Chucks his body forwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just getting myself the hell out of the way.
I'm still next to the pool.
I'm not in the pool.
That's a lot of dice.
Right, can everyone give me a reflex save, please? Apart from you, Ismark. Apart from you.
Apart from me.
What's
Is
reflex?
that Dex?
I think so, yeah.
Is that a Dex save?
It's Dex. Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm old school.
Am I disadvantaged because of the exhaustion on this? I imagine.
Is this one where if we...
3.
Am I disadvantaged on this because of the exhaustion physical stuff?
Yes, you are indeed.
12.
I think we're all going to die here, end very nicely.
9.
13.
8.
Oh dear, we've not rolled
9.
very well.
3.
12.
And we all die at the end.
But even though
I hate you, Adam.
We all die and drown away.
I saw it coming and ran out the way, does I still...
I'll give you
I wasn't
advantage on your roll.
I wasn't
I'll give you advantage.
I wasn't in the pool. I was outside. I didn't go into the pool.
That doesn't matter.
Are these a big, if it's like my lightning bolt, they're like fat. They're fatty lightning bolts.
I rolled
They are
Do you want me to re-roll because I did it at disadvantage?
chunky lightning bolts.
Why do you have disadvantage? Oh, yeah.
So should I just do a 1 roll?
Yeah, just do one roll for me, sorry, yeah.
6.
Right.
We're all dead.
Yeah,
Game over.
Oh no.
I think so.
Can everyone take 42 points of damage, please?
I'm fine.
I'm not.
I'm not.
I'm minus. How many points of damage? 42.
42.
Can we go to
just...
minus?
Do we go straight into minus or go to 0?
You go to 0.
0 first.
Yeah, I'm on 0.
I'm on 0. Very
I'm on
0.
zero.
The
Hi,
last,
guys.
the last thing you hear is no, Tatiana! The water explodes. All of you are thrown back in different directions.
I hope I go into the gazebo.
Who is awake?
Oh no. No, you're awake. Yay!
Your ears ringing in your head, electric pulsing down your body through your wrist to the edge of your fingers as sparks come off you. You look round, your vision blurred, your hearing totally gone as you look, and it just pool is carnage. The last thing you remember seeing is Ismark leaping forwards into the pool and that lightning bolt smashing into the centre of him. As you look around,
He did.
you see
He almost did.
just everyone is unconscious. Everyone give me a d20 and just let me know what you get, please.
I'm expecting not me.
Yeah,
19.
no, give me a d20.
That's good.
Is this a
18.
good time to use that point of inspiration I've been saving?
2!
Ismark was doomed by my shitty rolling.
18.
He was already doomed.
He was
for
doomed.
being
He was
this
doomed.
shitty
He was
guy.
just doomed from the start. The notes Adam sent me
You
later.
can tell today's been like a really tense session. We've come through all the beatings.
I think you rode him like he stole it.
So what do people get?
18.
19.
10.
2.
Who's still in the water?
Hi. Well, I mean, I've probably been thrown.
Okay,
We would have been in the water trying to...
Jakul, Red and Gabriel have been thrown out of the pool. Hessia has been smashed into the pool.
Uh-oh.
Jakul, what did you get?
Remember when I had gills? That was really handy.
Yes. 10 minutes ago.
Give me a perception, and I'll tell you what you can see, because it's absolute carnage.
5.
It's absolute fucking carnage.
Thanks.
Your ears ringing, hard to focus as you look round.
Yeah. I was in the pool, so
Yes.
just gonna flail around trying to find somebody else. Just flail.
Give me a d20. I'll see who you find.
6.
No one. You find nobody.
Okay.
Your vision as you blink a
fine.
couple of times.
Nobody panic.
Drink some of the water. See if it helps. Some of it is presumably got in my mouth.
Less restoration water.
Does it have any effect?
Your vision becomes sharper. Give me another.
Lovely. 14.
Nice. Okay. Everyone else, give me a save versus death, please.
Well, that's
It's
just-
over 10, isn't it?
Yeah, over 10 is good. 1's are really bad.
Including me?
Yes, please.
12.
Okay, so you get 1 good.
18.
1 goodie.
19.
1 good. 3! That'd be 1 bad for you.
7.
That'd be 1 bad for you. Hessia, can you give me another one? And
18.
can you give me another one, please?
Mine is Mark.
12!
Okay, you're not too bad. Right. What you can see as you take a moment. Thrown out of the pool. Bang and bang. Gazebo is on fire.
Save the gazebo.
Save the gazebo.
From how the town is, there is a chance this could spread.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
It's very close. Woodlands, very close to each other. Big stacks of wood outside of houses, all dried.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see, currently lying face down in the water,
Yeah. Hessia. Okay, I'm going to grab Hessia.
and in the water, but currently not face down,
Yeah,
Jackal.
fine. Grabbing Hessia. Swing to Hessia, pulling her to the side.
Yep.
Beautifully unconscious.
Oh yes, Hessia, you're at disadvantage. Oh no, not to your death save. Not to your death save. Sorry. So yeah, you can. You've got 2
You
actions.
couldn't even be bothered to
So you've got a move action to get to her.
Yeah.
Then you can grab her, and then you can move the rest of the way out.
Okay. Yes.
So you can get her out. That'll be your entire turn.
Sounds like a great time.
Grab her, and then. How does it work with death saves and like healing and stuff?
So if you pump a heal into her, it will stabilise her. There is a level 0 spell called Stabilise,
Sure. Okay.
which will just automatically. You would definitely know that.
I will swim to her, and then put my hand on her forehead and attempt lay on hands.
Yep.
You only have to do 1 point to
Yeah,
make one.
exactly.
Yeah, you invoke the energy into her, and you feel as you cough out some water. Can everyone else give me another save versus death, please?
Am I now okay?
No, you're okay.
10. Bang on.
17. Wait, does lucky work if I'm unconscious?
No.
10's
9.
What does that mean?
Pardon? 10's fail.
bad.
Is it a fail?
I get
shit.
two.
Got two
Still bad.
fails for a
I
crit.
got a critical fail.
Double fail.
Is Hessia conscious?
We jump back to that in a minute. What did you get?
9.
Two beautiful random.
That's not a clear answer.
Give me another one, please.
This is not magical.
8.
Yep, you get another one.
Beautiful.
Just because you're face down in water. Okay. Hessia, you wake up.
How am I on like one hit point, presumably?
Constance, give me a perception or an insight. Give me a perception or insight.
Same.
Literally makes no difference.
Yeah.
I'm crap at both. 3.
9.
We're not great at this.
Team deception.
Your ears still ringing. You're not really sure what's going on.
Drink some of the water. It'll help.
Right. Your turn, Constance. What do you do?
Swim towards your call.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I cried the salty tears.
Is this how we get rid of siblings?
Yep. You'd make it there. What do you do with Hessia?
You're conscious now, right?
You've told me to drink water. I've drunk water.
Push her towards the side and then make a
I'm just
swim
standing,
for
like
Jackal.
knee dipping.
You get to Jackal?
yeah.
Looking
Lay on
at
hands.
the gazebo.
Can you do another lay on hands on him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got
Yeah, you've
15
got
points of 20 points of healing.
How much you put into him? He does not look well. So you've got 2 fails and 1.
2 fails, 1 success.
He's. Give me another save. So last turn you rolled over in the water. So you're face down. Give me another save versus death.
Be good.
Before I get to.
Oh, God.
He's a cruel and evil overlord.
Just like roll a 1. It's fine.
5.
Okay, you've got another one.
That's 3 failures then.
Your turn. You're going to pump a heal into him. How much are you going to pump into him?
5.
You invoke. So he's currently face down in the water.
Yeah.
Jakul,
You did.
tell me about a point when you were young.
Oh
Your life is flashing through your eyes.
I said don't go anywhere near that fucking pool.
It was a time.
None of this was my fault. I just want to make that very clear.
And nothing's on fire. What's going on?
It's gazebos.
No, that's true. Something's on fire.
In the Church of Soon, and some other acolytes kind of like kneeling down before me, and kind of like almost like praising me, and I'm feeling really good about myself. Like I remember recently I have been very dirty, and now I'm very clean, immaculate.
They're praising you on being really clean.
Very beautiful.
You have to do much.
I was a dirty one.
Your mind.
Now
You remember vividly. You're living it. This beautiful music enters your ear. Who's singing it?
it is one of the priests, leader of the church.
You remember your relationship with them. Was it good?
Yes, it was good. He was very pleased to have found me, discovered me.
It was the priest that discovered you.
Yes.
As he looks over to you, his voice singing out beautifully.
Mm-hmm.
These echoing words in your brain. Singing in this kind of like beautiful Latin chant. His haunting voice, you've never heard anything like it and never will again. As he makes eye contact with you. Not yet, my child. As you.
By the way, the lay on hands was a smack in the back.
As you spit water out.
So I'm on 1 HP then.
Yeah.
Stabilize.
Is that the same?
I think so,
What
yeah.
happens when you stabilise?
The others. Give me a save, give me a save. Please, come on.
Which one is Mark?
10.
18.
17. I've got 3 successes.
And one more for me?
One more for me?
No.
There's Mark.
What does 10 count as good?
Not going to tell you.
Bad.
3.
Oh man.
I think it's not.
I roll well. It's good. I'm known for my incredible rolling.
Remember a time when you were young, is Mark?
As you lie. And Constance, what do you do?
Scrabble to the shore.
Yeah.
Like she saw Ismark take that bolt to the chest.
Yeah.
There's a certain amount of triage that has to happen, and she is not going to be caught in that, like caught in any kind of sympathetic thing at the moment. It's just all business. Crawls to the shore and to whoever's closest.
I'd go for Gabriel. I can't do anything, but I.
No, you can act now.
Yeah, but I can't. I don't have any
far-
healing skills of any
You weren't in
description.
the pool, were you?
No.
What are you doing, Hessia?
Thrown.
No, still got a friend.
What would I do? Get out of the pool, and you're out of the pool.
How far did Gabriel and Red get thrown?
Oh, pretty fucking far. Yeah.
She got 3 successes now.
So you need
I've got
one
3
more?
successes, need one more.
Okay.
I'll go towards Gabriel then
yeah.
and shout. Can you see if you can put out that fire?
I'm
Cool.
better at setting things.
I know.
on
What do you
fire.
So I just woken up. I heard that. Put out the fire. Is what you shouted.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna be like.
As you look round, you see face down in the water Ismark. Not looking well at all. There's no movement coming from him at the moment.
I've just woken up. I've been told, shouted at, put out the fire. Right. That's the first thing I hear. I'm just gonna blast my cold frost breath at the fire.
Oh, cool. Yeah, see how wacky you are with it. Nice, I like it. Just give me a roll to hit.
It's nice.
No, just give me a roll to hit. We'll see if you can get the accuracy right as you kind of get into the right place.
Give my spell attack bonus on that or no?
Yeah, why not?
20.
Nice. Yeah. You kind of get into a position where you can aim it and blast of cold air erupts from you.
Meanwhile, I'm looking for a bucket.
Always help.
You've definitely got a majority of the fire. There's some left, but you think the risk of it catching to the rest of the town is definitely put out.
Okay. And then, I'm disoriented. I guess I'll start stumbling towards this market if I still have time, waiting. But...
You make it to Jakul. No, sorry, Gabriel. What do you do?
Gabriel.
Lay on hands.
Yeah. How much for?
2 points.
Again.
On 1 now, am I?
Yeah, you wake up with a... Red, give me a save, please.
14.
Yeah.
I'm up.
You're like, I don't need no healing.
Just like hair is on fire.
I look after myself.
Question.
Yeah.
You sent a message to Ismark saying let them go, didn't you?
Yeah. No, she said it out loud.
Oh, did she say it? Okay.
Yeah.
Right, you wake up. You see Ismark face down in the water. You'd see Ismark face down in the water, the calm, the smoke in the air, the smell of burnt wood and burnt flesh fills the air around here.
Where's the other Burgermeister?
He had backed a long way off from the pool, right, but he's still standing.
Red's gonna scramble up and
I head towards Ismark as well.
Go towards Ismark, yeah.
Yep.
Also, I guess Eric's dead, so I have advantage.
Eric.
So I have advantage against Strahd.
Yeah, there's a puff of pepper spray. It might once have been.
Just the feet.
He was on my shoulders, like, oh, got them off.
Okay, you make it to Ismark.
Cure wounds.
Yeah. No, hang on.
Oh, you could have used mass healing word.
Yeah, I forgot I had that as a bonus action.
It's fine. I'm here now. Cure wounds. 1d8 plus spellcasting ability. Whoops.
I was disoriented.
Please take the order in which I healed you as the order of friendship. Boom! Yes, totally.
8 points.
We have a vigilance buddy.
Okay.
Team deception.
We perceive nothing.
Your bleed out time has passed.
Oh no.
You've probably got enough time to say one thing.
Oh no.
You're spun in the water. A heal is pumped into you as you regain conscious for just a second or two. You can feel it drifting though. The damage has been too much and you've been saved too late.
Oh god.
As you were lying there in this semi-conscious, stunned state, and as the two were going down deeper into the water, the look of just true happiness and true love between them, as they were lost in each other's embrace, as you remember the searing pain striking through your back, and then just lying face down in the water. They both looked back, worried and scared for you, but continued to go deeper.
When I get to Ismark, I'm going to disguise myself as Irina.
Oh man.
And again, what you say is what you say.
But I'm there with hands on him trying to...
You pump this heal as his eyes were open already as you rock him back, as he takes in half a breath and spits a bit of water out.
Look at me, Ismark. Look at me.
Back at the shore.
Irina, you stayed.
I did, for you, Ismark.
He kind of looks over and says, she's the most important thing. Keep her.
Oh, it broke my heart.
And I go back to normal.
So kind.
I am fitting my trope of tragically
I was like,
dying in everything I play.
We bring James along for one session and he dies traumatically in somebody's arms.
It's my
It's your
MO,
MO.
yeah.
So Red has brought life into the world. And just let someone go.
I'm helping put out the fire.
I drag his body out
between
of the
the two of you, you managed to get the fire out.
I drag his body out of the wall.
How destroyed is the gazebo?
Pardon? Oh, it's pretty destroyed. The statue is gone.
It is no longer consecrated, I take it.
Is it still consecrated? Do we still feel the
Are you
consecration?
focusing on it?
Yeah.
Can I
Now
sleep?
that everything is kind of past, I'm going to focus on the consecration.
As the dust settles and you take a moment to focus, give me a knowledge religion.
Come on, team.
Come on, religion team.
12.
15.
Average.
No, you don't think it is.
Damn it.
Shit.
It was still easy. I could have slept in it. I could have slept in it.
We've solved one problem.
We've lost...
His mum was not a problem.
No.
Alina's safe, though. We kept our promise. She's safe now.
As the dust settles for a second, you cough up some water, those who have been knocked out in there. A lot of your clothes have been destroyed by the bolt. The storm is still raging in the sky, spinning black clouds directly above head and the wind swirling around you in unnatural ways. No more lightning or no more static in the air. As you take a second, look round. Voice clear and strong. Leave here now.
Not argue with that.
Do you still want the wine?
Prove yourselves. For all you have brought here is evil.
He stands with 5 of his guards now.
We will leave as you wish, and we will bring the wine, and we will leave it outside for you, if that is any kind of repayment.
I hand Constance the silver sword. We'll be leaving then. And I've now got a crossbow.
Everyone give me a perception.
Oh no, 17.
14.
6.
10.
Sorry. Dead perception. What did you get?
I've only got 7.
17.
14.
Traitor to the cause.
You stop for a second. You've heard it before. And you hear it again. This time more. This manic, beast-like, hound-like laughter coming from atop the abbey. But more of them now. Not 1, not 2, not 10, not 20, maybe 30 of them. All crying out in a mixture of pleasure and pain coming from the abbey. The guards all stop for a second and look up. Leave here! And they start to march you away.
Seems like we're not the only problem you have.
Yeah. There's something wrong with the Abbey. Captain Obvious.
Go!
Let us help with that.
As you can see, we're used to dealing with horrible, horrible things.
And surviving, just.
You brought enough trouble.
Are we
Let us
taking
get
Ismark's
rid
body
of
with
that
us?
trouble for you.
Nah.
If we go outside now, we'll die. Let us at least die helping you.
And that's where we'll leave it.
Ismark died.
We're definitely bringing Ismark's body with us.
Shall
I would
we?
not have left that alone.
There are tons of people viewing. If people are still here, say something in chat. Someone grab some dice.
Have we still got the
Where's the box?
Grab some dice. Grab a box. Grab a
the
box
dice.
dice.
Wait,
Just random
yeah,
one. Random
yeah.
one. Random one.
No, it was
Random.
the changeling one was that we were going to do.
We gave that away last time.
Oh,
didn't
you
we?
did.
No, they messaged me and were like,
Spider.
thank you. So, if
lovely
you would like
spider
the
ones.
spider dice, thank you, Critit. Let us know in chat.
on Pixel Play?
Give us a message here, and in a couple of seconds, I'll grab someone from chat and we'll send them to you.
You're not going to do my bruise-based
Oh, yeah,
competition?
no, the bruise.
Bruise-based competition.
Bonus, if anyone can guess where this bruise came from, say now or forever hold your
I mean,
peace.
D&D adjacent, really.
Yeah. Beautiful spider dice.
Can I guess?
The spider has a swirl.
Were you?
Apparently, you
Putting up
owe
a
Ed
gazebo.
some LARP trauma
D&D adjacent.
I had some LARP trauma.
before he moves to before you move to Australia.
Come and play a game with you.
James Dancer said LARP.
Nah.
Fallen out of a hammock.
Nah. Close. Well, no, not close at all. It's only because he fell out of a hammock.
Good for the spiders.
Think more pew pew.
As purple as the bruise. Hold up for comparison. There you go. As purple as the bruise. Spider dice.
We'll give it a few more seconds. For anyone else in chat, just write anything you like, really, and then we'll send them. Please.
Tickling Johnny.
Tickling Johnny, no. No, Spark,
Archery.
Space Park got it.
Hey.
Space Park, you won, bud.
Who
got it?
This is the classic.
Space Park.
The classic not tucking my elbow in while we'll practice.
Congrats, you get the spider dice.
Space Park's got it.
That's Ed. That's
that Ed?
yeah.
Is it? Well done. Chuck them at me.
They're all broken now.
Sorry, they lost. The dice are lost. Sorry, dude. They're
We
gone.
can give you another.
No, it was archery, so Space Park got it.
You were first. We'll.
Drop bears.
I'll give them to you next time I see you, dude.
That's fine.
Or we'll post them. Cheers for watching, guys.
Bye. Oh, that was
Beautiful.
That's dramatic, wasn't it?
It's small.
We've not got Sandy here to turn it off, so. Feel free to drop a like and subscribe on us if you've got one for free. That'd be awesome.
Like us to subscribe.
D&D After Dark.
We're
going to go to the Abbey with the pleasure and the pain.
Yes, I'm sure it'll be fine.
D&D
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Forever in pain, suffering.
D ASMR.